Alright, hello and welcome back to Rimworld in New Beartown. So when we last left off, we just captured a person that landed in an escape pod. He looks useful. He's not terribly great at anything. He's not a bad shot. That would actually be okay. And he's not terrible at medicine, but he's got a passion for it. So the difference between having a passion and not is the difference between 33% and 100% learning speed. So it's pretty important to have people work at things that they're good at. So I think he'll be a good addition. But it's not going to matter. Oh my goodness, I forgot to get my research started. Okay, I need hydroponics ASAP. Yeah. So we've got some meat. And we've got our nutrient paste dispenser up and running, but I'm still pretty concerned about this. Yes, eating their delicious nutrient paste meals. And this gives them a debuff. 8 awful meal. Had a disgusting tasteless meal. I know it keeps you alive, but no one wants to swallow that crap. I understand. Let's see if we had any wildlife wander around. Yes, go kill it. Doesn't matter what it is, it needs to come back and be killed. So, I need to set someone to higher crafting. So let's go ahead and let's kick crafting up to 3 at least. So the problem is I want stone crafting, and what is he doing right now? Oh, he is crafting. Okay, great, fine. He's also set to a high construction, which is sort of irritating, but whatever. So once they get more of this wall done, we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to roof this area. And you can roof an area that isn't actually covered. And what this does is this removes this whole deteriorating to being unroofed thing. Ta-da! Without having to worry particularly about whether or not I want to put a room around it. I will in the future, but this is okay. I just want it covered. This is our stockpile zone, right? Okay, let's just go ahead and just fill this area. Great, fine, excellent. So, cut stone faster. So Frederick has started our research. So if you take a look at our research screen, you can see this slowly ticking up. He kind of sucks at it, but he's trying. Oh, and if you're at least 100%, this also gives you joy, which is good. Okay, so it's night, so let's go ahead and let's toggle this. Try to get some power running up. So what I don't want is I don't want for our nutrient paste dispenser and our refrigerator to stop functioning. There are mods that will add like time of day switches. There's also clever things you can do like have your solar panels only connected to this light. So when the sun comes up and it's daytime, it turns on your solar panels and starts up the light. Sun goes down, panels don't get any sun, light goes off. That's clever. For some reason I'm not going to do that, so that's just how it is. Okay, now that we've got some stone getting cut, let's continue our structure here. So we really need to get this up and running as soon as possible. Let's just go ahead and just lay out the plan for the exterior walls. Now, we'll do things a little differently once we have our walls set up. We're going to build a nice safe place for our guys to stand when they're shooting at people. Let's see here, we'll put it on this side. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a lot of people at the moment, so we'll just set it like this. And we'll deal with that in a bit. We don't have any stone for it, obviously, so we need them to get this stuff cut. So, hurry up! Come on! Tempus Fugit, and I forgot to turn on the grow light again. Can you please go do that? Thank you. This is why we're all going to starve to death. So let's get this deconstructed. I'm just going to set up another generator before I kill our entire colony because I keep turning off the food lamps at night, and then we all starve. And it's very embarrassing. So I know you're doing that. Can you please go ahead and deconstruct the ship chunks? So you'll find these around. These land on the ground periodically. If you head over and deconstruct them, you get some steel and you get some components, all of which are very important. Yes, well done. So let's go ahead and let's get the copy of our next turbine built up. And let's get that powered together. Power conduit. Now, I'm not going to do it at the moment, but in the future, I'm not going to have this sort of single string of power running all over, because it gives you a single point of failure. So any break at any point in that line and my whole base loses energy. This is terrible. So I will build up a web, but at the moment, we're sort of low on materials and sort of low on labor, so we're not going to do that. Okay, so now I've got a ton of power being generated. You can see that our power storage is going up fairly quickly. Wind generators put out a ton of power when there's wind, which is, you know, obviously a problem if there's not, but come on, dude, go cut stone. I guess constructing is good too. we have any animals that have wandered past? No. So, we still have 415 units of meat, so that's okay. How are our bears going? They're still doing okay. I wonder if that guy ate my rabbit before I got it back here. Well, not much to be done about that at the moment. I'm not going to let them in to eat the meat at the moment, not until I have some regular food production up and running. I'm not totally sure how I'm going to do this, actually. I wonder if, when they go to train, if they'll take a nutrient paste meal or not. Let's flip training on one of you guys, and let's kind of keep an eye out. So who's going to be doing that? Lao. So let's see what she's doing. Now you can see that she's carrying nothing at the moment in her inventory. So, carrying nutrient paste meal, feeding it to our prisoner, attempting to recruit him, which is not going to go super well because he's got a bunch of negative modifiers on him. 12% chance, that's fine. Wandering, are you gonna... So now you are carrying gear. Okay, so you are going to use our raw materials, so let's go ahead and let's disable training. And let's go ahead and put that bear meat back in there. So I can't allow you to use raw meat to train. So hopefully we get a steady influx of human corpses so that I don't have to let our bears eat any of our raw materials, because that might end up being a problem. Okay, so do you not have anything to do? You don't. Here. Haul. Go. Now. Stay busy. Get our outer structure up. Come on. Okay, so this is, like I said, chunks of spacecraft fall. This is great. I'll take these apart later. They don't go anywhere. There's another one down here. I don't particularly care. Minor break wrist. Yes, yes, yes. So let's see how our prisoner's mood is doing. What's up with you? Moderate amount of pain, ugly, in prison, slept in the ground, slept in the cold, ate awful meal. Feeling good, though. You know what? It's nice out here. I don't want to put a heat source in there, but let's at least put a vent in. So vents allow a certain amount of temperature equalization between two separate rooms. It's not a lot, but it's much cheaper than putting heating and AC in every room. So we'll go ahead and do that. Interestingly, even when the wall is being built like this still counts as a barrier, which is nice. Because otherwise, as soon as you try to build something like this, they would escape, or all your heat would go away, or, come on, don't suck at this. It's not that hard. You're building a hole in the wall. There, good, fine. So that should bring the temperature up in there a little bit. So something else we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get some type of textile production going. We're going to need to be able to pick up warm clothes. So if you saw, I took the clothes away from our dead guy. Not only are they terrible quality, but they're flagged as D. That means that they were worn by a corpse. And so if your colonists wear this, they're going to get a mood debuff. And we don't want to deal with that. So another thing we're going to do very soon is we're going to need to set up our orbital trade system. That's going to allow us to hail passing ships and, well, trade with them, just like it says. That runs a little power, and it needs components and construction, and I have other more important things to do here. So let's go ahead too, and let's set up a snow clearing area. Walking through snow slows your guys down quite a bit, and we want to, well, let them be able to move as fast as possible. So this is part of the cleaning job, and it will keep them a little busier, and they'll clear a space out and make it quicker to walk. So that's all well and good. Let's get rid of these plans. I hate having plans here. And one of my bears is already pregnant, which is awesome. Except that now I need more bear food. So 53 is not warm enough to avoid the mood debuff, but we'll deal with that as it goes. So let's see here. Everything's ticking along. This guy's healed, so I'll turn this off medical. So now it's not. So potato plant is growing slowly. Really wish you would learn faster. So he's up to 6 already. So as you can see the progress to next level, there is actually a cap in how much you can train any skill during a day. I don't know if my researchers will hit it or not. I don't care. It's fine. Whatever they do is fine. Okay, so now that we've got most of our outside structure here, so embrasures they are, well, just what it says, a hole in the wall that allows you to shoot from inside. So what this is going to do is this is going to give us a certain amount of cover so that when we're inside, sure, yes, fine. So that we're inside here and we're shooting out, it's going to be harder for guys to see us. More importantly, it keeps the melee enemies from just walking up and stabbing you to death, which is very frustrating when you are a ranged character. So over in this area, I want this room to be enclosed, but I want the rest of this to be unroofed. We'll go over that in just a second here. Great, hurry up, go faster. Build, build. Let's see here, we've got limestone, yeah. Look at all this stuff. Cut it up. Okay, what I'm thinking is maybe I should... Problem is he's so good at constructing. But let's turn that down to 2. Because at the moment what I need him to do is I need him to cut up a whole bunch of stuff into bricks so that we can build things. Okay, do you have anything we can afford? Not particularly. Okay, you'll buy our terrible junk, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. Oh, that gains us nothing. Well, whatever. Anyway. So it goes. Hauling, yes, yes, good, good. Who's supposed to be cleaning? Frederick is supposed to be cleaning. Do you have anything higher than that? You do not. Oh, except researching. Haha, yeah. Okay, so let's bring up... See, for Lau, let's swap hauling and cleaning. I'm not too worried about hauling at the moment, but I do want her to... Yes, you can see she's removing the snow. And this changes the walk speed. When there's snow that slows them down, it's bad enough that I already have ice, which is a walk speed of only 52%. But, so it goes. So actually what we're going to do is we're just going to put down some really ugly floors. Concrete is the best thing to do when you're starting, and for outdoor areas you don't care about. It is ugly, so it actually is a debuff to your colonist mood when they're near it. But on the flip side, it gives them a walk speed of 100%. And that's really nice, because we're going to spend just a ton of time walking here. So I could make this room nicer for our captive, but I don't care, because he's still at a 25% recruit chance. We'll get him. I don't care. He's fine. So, come on. I really need you guys to prioritize crafting. Playing horseshoes, yes, yes. Stop playing horseshoes. Cutting chunks. Alright. Working very slowly. So, our priorities are going here. Oh man, 68%. I don't know. Maybe we'll make it. How are our bears doing? Food is low. That's not good. I'm going to have to let them go in there and eat some meals. I'm going to wait until they're down to the edge of starving, in the hopes that that's somehow more efficient, that at least they'll get... I don't know. I don't want to waste any satiation, so I don't know if that makes a difference or not. Maybe it means they'll just eat twice as much and then waste it anyway, but we'll see what we can do. You get what you get, unfortunately. So... get some stuff constructed here, guys. Need you to finish up these walls. New recruit! Hooray! Alright, good job. So, let's go ahead and let's build you a tiny off room. Copy. Put our wall together here. Build copy. Build copy. Alright, and unfortunately, I don't have any clothes for you, dude. So, not only are you going to be cold, but you're going to be very unhappy. So his minimum temperature is 47 degrees, which is a problem, because it is much colder than that outside. So I think what I'm going to do... Oh man. I was really hoping that he would have some reasonable research, and I forgot that he doesn't. Well, so 7 versus 10. Let's leave you at a 3, but I'm going to try to get you to get that skilled up. Let's turn that off. Warden... Well, I'll leave it on 4 so that you remember to, like, help people cook. Let's see, you can't hunt at the moment because I don't have a gun for you. You suck at constructing, you suck at growing, you suck at mining, you suck at plat cutting. So you're going to be my haul bot, is basically what your job is going to be. Yes. And I'll leave him at a 4 on these. Actually, I could have him craft. And that way, that'll free up my more useful guys. So, stone, for example. Oh, a party! Excellent! So, periodically, someone will decide to throw a party. This is sort of random, and it will get everyone together, and they hang out, and they get a mood buff. It's all well and good. And in fact, I sort of forgot about this. Let's go ahead and let's put a party spot. So then this is the room that the parties will take place in. So, that's just helpful. Oh, and let's put up a trading spot, too. When you have traders coming, They will sometimes wander into your base and be a general pain in the ass. I want them to congregate outside, so I'll put them over here. Everyone's at a party, having a good time. Let's see here. Did I just see that you were rebuffed by stone? Okay, party is finished, so now you can see attended party. It gives us a 10-day plus 15 mood benefit, which is excellent. So he is not going to be happy. He's going to be cold. And there's not a lot I can do about this for you guy, I'm sorry. Okay, good. So now that we've got some stuff being built, let's get the interior part of this built. Okay, great. This is a terrible kill box. I'm going to end up expanding it significantly once we've got some materials, but for now, it's fine. Just need to get things up and going. Okay, hydroponics is done, thank God. Okay, so probably my next priority is going to be autocannons. Where are the guns? I can never remember. They're from microelectronics. Gun turrets. Okay, so first I need to research microelectronics basics, which opens up a bunch of other stuff. It also unlocks the high-tech research bench, which serves the same function as a regular research bench, except it gives you a benefit to your research speed. So, all very important. And I really wish you guys would get this done, because I would like to get the rest of my defenses set up. So, what we're going to do over here in this area is we're going to set up some traps. Let me just set all this up so you can kind of see what's going on here. So, this is not a gloriously complicated setup. We're going to have 2 deadfall traps that are going to funnel guys through here. And then when they come around this corner, you can't stop on sandbags. So what I want is I want to force the guys to have to come into the room and into my kill box and not be able to stand behind this corner and shoot out. But obviously I don't want to walk through my own traps because that'll get me killed. So what you do is you put 2 doors here with a passageway walking past, and then your guys will go up through here, and so will any allies, any friendly pawns that come by. And I want to be able to rearm the traps from each side without having to walk across the armed trap, so I only do 2 of them, and then, you know, later I would have another door and then 2 more. But this is fine for now. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's get some doors up. I don't know, I guess limestone doors are fine. See, once again, a raid. So, pirates. 3 of you guys, that's a lot less good. Where are my animals? Are you guys hanging out somewhere around here? I see Yumi. Where is... I just want to know where they are. Heathcliff, where are you? Why are you up there? Great. Well, he's gonna get killed. Crap. Alright, so, well, let's manage our animals quick. So we need an animal base that I probably should have set up already. Animal base. Great. Good, good. And at this point, I will just let the animal base include my food area so that they can come in and have a snack. Okay, so, boy, I hope he wanders down here, because there's not a whole lot I can do if he doesn't. He's gonna get attacked. Okay, he's moving. Good, good. So let's get our ambush set up. So they are eventually going to come around the corners here. Unfortunately, I really do not have things set up properly yet. This is going to be a problem. So I'm going to get stone out here. I don't even have a good place to ambush them. Let's get him over here, because ideally I would really like to be able to take a couple shots at them from distance. But I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to do that. Yeah, I don't think I am. Okay, stone, so why don't you come over here instead? Because they're going to come through one of these 2 areas, and then he'll have a while to shoot at them before they get into the rest of my guys, who unfortunately do not have any effective places to hide. This is a problem. So, good. At least my bear is still moving. I'm not going to recruit my other pawns quite yet. In an ideal situation, I would have him behind some cover. Since I don't have an ideal situation at the moment, we're just going to have to deal with what it is. Just want to make sure that these aren't... Yeah, see, he's trying to attack my bear. Super irritating. So, alright, let's get my only other ranged user. Oh, shoot, I should have swapped this for... Bo's got a much better melee. Okay, so let's see. So we can see how far his distance is. So they're just starting to come into his range. So what's nice is he's outside of their range, and so he's going to be able to shoot at them without having to worry about any particular retaliation. Don't shoot the bears! God, you're worthless. So, this is not good. So the only good thing that I have is that they may decide to attack. Oh no! They may decide to attack my visitors, which would be super great. Stop fighting my bears! Leave my bears alone! Okay, so now they're fleeing. So I'm going to undraft you. And actually, let's go ahead and let's undraft for a moment, everybody. They're going to get that fire put out. Thought I undrafted you. I am feeling unhappy right now, so now that you're not going to hit my bear, we're going to go ahead and take some more pot shots at you. Okay, so you guys are sleeping. Why are you sleeping? Oh, did I not put my zone big enough? Animal base does not include your bed. Sorry. So how bad do you guys hurt? Jeez. Not great. Okay, who's my doctor? Frederick. Beating fire out. Yes, that is fine. Largely because I don't want these corpses to burn because I need them. So, please extinguish fire. Because I need these for my bears to eat. Please get the fire out in time. Yes, excellent. Okay, so we'll go ahead and strip these guys, and we're going to unforbid this whole area. Like so. Okay, and let's put my animals back in their original setup, because now they can go ahead and eat some corpses. Frederick, stop being a jerk. Get up. Go heal. Bears are very important. Poor bears. Why are you eating raw meat? Are you stupid? Don't do that. Haul it. You. Stop it. Haul it. Why on earth would you eat raw meat? Is this on? Yes? Alright, so have you gotten around to being treated yet? Hearing loss in your ears. That's kind of funny. Not funny, but, you know, funny. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and get these guys stripped, and let's get them out of the way. Oh, what are you doing out here? Oh, because no one has built your bed yet. So that is actually supposed to be stone, although I haven't prioritized other things, but let's go ahead. So why don't you come inside so you don't freeze to death or something? Actually, since you're up, why don't you go ahead and strip this guy. Okay, and then why don't you come inside, please? Let's turn this to non-colonist, so that I don't have to keep fighting you. Okay, good. Visitors didn't like me. You know what? Seriously, guys, I don't care. Deal with it. Okay, good. So one of my bears is fully healed. I still have this corpse storage area, right? Yes. So every time they walk past a dead body, they get a small debuff. And that's not something we want to deal with, obviously, so we'll do what we can here. Okay, so now you have a bed. So, seriously, dude. Why are you sleeping there? Stop being such a pain. Okay, so again, we're going to get the rest of our defenses up here. Alright. So, our potato plants are most of the grown. So now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to start building our hydroponics basins. So, initially at least, I don't really want to overlap the things that are growing. Hydroponics is great because it grows things a lot faster and without needing any dirt. The problem is it requires power, and if your power goes out, for whatever reason, all of your plants die. So, not necessarily the best situation. Okay, I need to keep an eye on my component usage. So let's add another solar panel here. So this is the point now where I'm going to start building kind of my web of power conduits. Because now it's going to start to become pretty important that we do not have any single point of failure for our power grid. Okay, good. So let's let them get going on that. I would like my corpses moved, but instead the bears are just eating them. Fine, whatever. I don't care. Just get it done. Alright, so now we've got our embrasures attached, so that's good at least. Major break risk. Yeah, oh, sorry, dude. Like, you're gonna hate this. Why don't you just come where shirt and pants. It's going to give you a debuff, but I really need you to not freeze to death. Oh, you had pants on. Sorry. Okay, so now what's he got on for gear? Oh, that actually didn't help. So he's already wearing a shirt? Here. Wear this horrible hat too. Sorry. Okay, what I am going to do is I'm going to clear his restrictions so that when better clothes show up, he'll go ahead and switch automatically. So I'm going to clear the forest. But I'm really hoping he keeps that stuff on for the moment, so that he can work outside and do stuff. Okay, so it looks like he is. So now he's going to have the mood debuff of Dead Man's Shirt. Not great. But, I don't know. I suppose it's better than naked and or freezing. So, we'll deal with it as we can. Okay, so we've got our deadfall trap set up. Excellent. Okay, good. Good, good. I'd really like you guys to haul these potatoes so that the bears don't eat them raw. Can you please just haul these? Thank you. Alright, and then once we get this last bit of structure set up, then we're going to start developing our base internally. We need to get our power situation handled. We need to do all sorts of things. Oh good, these are almost fully grown. Excellent. So we're not going to starve to death. Fantastic. Now, what I want to do is the top line over here you'll see is what kind of roof. Constructed roof is fine, and rock roof is fine too. What I want to avoid is make sure that I'm not opening up any area that is overhead mountain, because those are the areas where you're going to have the bug hives spawn, and I do not like bug hives. So we're going to do our best to avoid that. Actually, let's not do that right yet. Let's start getting that area opened up a little, because we're going to need it. Stop failing. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, that's fine. You're good at building things, so. Frederick, I know that you're working hard. Okay, good. Someone's moving it, finally. Okay, so we've just got this one corner, and then it's time to do some hauling. Who's my grower? Lau, what are you up to? Cleaning dirt. Don't clean dirt. Come harvest plants. Oh, okay. So hydroponics, these will grow the food in them faster. The catch is you can't grow a ton of plants there. So what you want to do in hydroponics when you're growing food is to use rice. They grow very fast. They're running at something like 280% in here, and that's going to get you the most food per unit time, which at this point is very important to us. So we're going to set these all to rice. I do need to get some heal root going, because that's going to be a real problem if we don't have some started. Oh great, we're out of steel. Okay, well whatever. That's fine. Heal root is the basic herbal medicine. We're also going to need to get medicine production going later. I'm going to want to take all our medicine and get it forbidden so it doesn't get used. We want to make sure that we save the actual medicine for more important things. But at the moment, I don't have access to anything else, so whatever. Hauling, hauling, hauling. All well and good. So, let's kind of let this get going. Harvest failed. Please don't fail. Shouldn't... So, Stone, what are you up to? Hauling granite chunks. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's cancel this for the moment, because I need you to be doing things like mining. So, please go mine. I need this area opened. What's mining set at? Mining is set kind of low for everybody. So, Bo, you're kind of worthless at a lot of things. Why don't you go ahead and mine? You're not really good at anything, so just go do that. Because I need to get some steel opened up here. Oh, you know what? I could deconstruct this too at this point, and that'll be fine. And that'll give us some steel and components. We do have to pay attention to components. You can mine them, well, and we will be mining them for quite a long time. Didn't I set this to not have human corpses in it? No human corpses. Pay attention. So I need you to go ahead. No empty grave. I don't want it in a grave. Why would I want it in a grave? Huh. Or are you just not set to haul? Yes, haul. You don't want him in my fridge? Come on. Plus, he's bear food. If you leave him in there, the bears aren't going to be able to eat him. Bear snacks, check. You know what? Oh, let me roof this too. This is something that isn't going to matter for a while, but while we're at it, we'll just go ahead and rift the area in. So they'll rot a little more slowly. At some point, I'll have an area that's internal to my base that will also have a fridge on it that I can keep all my corpses in so that nothing, rots before the bears have a chance to eat it. So we're ticking along here. Alright, so we're going to get this smashed out, we're going to get the rest of our hydroponics built, and we're going to get this battery built, hopefully too, at some point, because that's fairly important. Okay, so this is one of the two ways that you can end the game. These are endgame events that you don't have to take. So, a friendly AI has sent you a message. He has a starship hidden on this planet, and he sent you its coordinates. If you travel to the ship, he'll take you off from this world. Great. So one thing that I'm not probably going to do is do much in the terms of world trading stuff. So this is the whole world around us. And you can see that it's all divided up into hexes, like when we were picking things. Our place to go. So you can set up caravans and you can trade, you can set up drop pods and fly all over the place. And that's great. This system looks really interesting. However, and there's my however, I don't think this is where the starship would be. I don't think that this is really fully fleshed out. It looks like they put a lot of work into developing sort of the underlying system for having multiple groups of colonists beyond just the old single map that you'd always lived on, that they've got the basics of a caravan and trading system together, and it's cool. The problem is, I played with it, and I think it's still a little undercooked. I really see where they're going, it's really going to be interesting, but at the moment, I'm not really going to bother. The only thing that I've done really is set up some drop pods, which let you shoot from place to place and go raid the pirate bases, which is kind of fun, but I realized later, once you knock out the bases, they stop sending pirates, which means they stop sending me bear snacks. So, I'm not going to do anything with them at the moment. So, travel can be fun. Oh, I'm sorry, the other endgame condition is you can build your own starship. This is how I usually end my games. More often, there's a takeoff point where I know that there's basically nothing bad that can happen to my colony anymore, when I've got all the technologies researched, and so sometimes I don't bother working past that point. That's kind of when I abandon a colony. But we'll see. I'll play a little further in this one until we hit a point that looks like an endgame condition to us. So, but we've got things going here, so I'm going to go ahead and take a break here, and we will continue this next time. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.